first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, New York. Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into Danger Russ. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. This defense for the Jets, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he works free. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big play there for Green Bay. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. A give to Jones. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice game.
That was for you, Stevie.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And
that one's for you, Stevie.
It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Logan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Fucking nut.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. The returner, DJ Chark.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Third and 2, now Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Room to run past midfield. And some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Throw right side going to be complete to DeGuara. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have.
Oh, bro, you supposed to get
but you can
murdered.
flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. A handoff for Gibson. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
Let's go.
He'll go down back at the 12. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie.
Bro, come on.
Either way,
Either way, you got it.
I just went right past it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 5-3 their record at the halfway point, and you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple of things working against them, and number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right.
Bro, come on.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Why would you not keep going up the field?
Picked up by Rocky Sin. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yes, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yep.
And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Wilson. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. 3 yards the gain there, second down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Get this ball.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, Wilson rolling to his right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on first and second down, because that leaves them third and short, third and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Now left side on the swing pass. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And just a yard to go here on second down. On the counter, Gibson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Play action. Now Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught on the right side of Smith. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by Cyber, up and good. That is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tim Patrick, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
especially when you ain't got no type of incline.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
You can't take
And he's
care of
only going to
yourself.
make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Jets take over first and 10. At their
So
own
everything we trying to teach y'all for a reason. Prepare y'all for life without us, or life when y'all move out of our house. Put your circle.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. And when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know them.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week.
That's
a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win.
And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. As he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10. Wilson.
And Shark calls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Here's a give to Gibson.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Gibson. And he's got room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Antonio Gibson.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Second and 5.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A check down here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone
their
way, and they could use a shot in the arm.
Put the pillows back on the couch right now.
And they
right now.
Here in the passing game.
Now. You think somebody was playing with you?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it's a second down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Huh? There ain't no soap in your bathroom? Huh? Yeah, it should be something wrong.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go.
The fuck? Them niggas wanted to put fucking slaughter in? That shit crazy. Wow.
In the first half of play. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Yes, sir.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Space to run past the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Touchdown, Packers! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Pick the underwear up and put him on the couch.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yeah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Running right through him. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about
play for you to get some yards
down.
on, huh? I mean, 4 yards is still good.
A nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
You got to script that, boy.
Just 3 yards on the
Script
catch
that
there.
up.
He couldn't
Script
get
that bitch
away.
up about him, bro.
And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Get that bitch up about him, bro.
Throwing is Wilson.
Ah!
Dancing to his left.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point. That's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
They'll roll him out right. And that's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's 2nd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, because this touchdown season.
Back at the 40.
I mean,
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Here's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game, all right, in baseball. I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds.
bro, if that was McCole Hardman, bro.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
And my goodness,
Bro, what the fuck?
picked out by Xavier.
Pump fake, bro. I didn't even. Come on, bro. Y'all see what the play was. Y'all see what the play was. I didn't even throw that.
A game like this, 5 interceptions. What does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through.
I throw outside balls,
because
throw it
otherwise you need to
inside.
get him out and fight another day.
Pump fake,
because
man.
this
Y'all
could
gotta take
leave
pump
lasting
fake.
damage if he keeps throwing
Actually,
interceptions.
button, you going with it, bro. This shit is stupid, bro. They turn it back into one of the left triggers or left sticks or something.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying.
And Wilson's going to be
little nigga. Go,
picked off at the 20.
Go.
The 6-yard line. From their own 2 tries, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
And I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run, and everyone else stays ready, and they will.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. And McPherson on for the extra point.
I missed it again, bro. You serious?
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
That shit is straight ass.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to
too much
kick this
mud.
one
I'm gonna
off.
have to get me a shitty kicker.
Chark set to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
And for the
sir.
4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Let's go! Get my swagger back.
Tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess.
That's what I'm talking about.
On the return.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of miss Claypool because I used to go to bitches tickets to go get him, bro.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Hardman. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This is caught. Touchdown. Tim Patrick with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
I told you I was coming back, boy.
Pocket a little bit more, reading the field, and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Chark set to return it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Probably shouldn't have messed with that. You know, it's name. What am I doing?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Bro,
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Hey!
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On first down, Gibson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
3 yards remain for second down.
Kier, stop jumping off of stuff.
Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's Gibson again. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Oh yeah, we coming if you watch the stream.
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on third down? Got an open man, finds Gibson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
They'll run on first down.
Let's go.
It's Gibson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw to Jefferson on the slant. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
I'm for it. I'm for it. I am for it. I am here for all of it.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Seibert able to knock this one through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is
Let's go put together a fab. Let's go put together a 5-minute 42 grab, brother.
And this game's all even here in the fourth.
Ace the game, brother.
Did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
On first down, Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Jones. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 6. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Packers have moved out in front. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Chark set to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after chip, Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Jets are right back in this football game. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. Past the 20. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. But that's the value of having a teammate that's got your back, because it was nearly a disaster, but fortunately a friendly face able to fall on it in the end zone.
Yeah, and I don't know if he was tired from all of that running or what, but he was unable to hold on to the football. Fortunately for him, someone on his team wasn't too tired to find the ball and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
14.
To throw is Wilson. A solid stiff arm. Gets this to Gibson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
First down at the 46-yard line.
Come on.
Play action. Now Wilson. Rolling to his right.
Oh.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They go play action now. Wilson. Looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.